goodness.
Buy or sell, Thomas.
Stop loss, take profit. Soul salad.
Hey, Luis, I do my technical analysis for your information.
Do we have any news today? Quickly, someone can check the economic calendar, please.
Let me check.
Crude oil, but not that much on
Crude oil
CPI from
is-
Euro.
No.
Bank of Europe, the member of man, 20 years bond auction. The
US
beach
bond.
book. The beach book is the 14. Is the book that they send before the FCOMC, right?
Yeah.
Is important? No.
Let's have a look.
For me, we had three important news: CPI for GDP, CPI Eurozone, and crude oil.
Yeah, but that was it's already gone, the Euro news.
Yeah.
And the UK. The UK one was a very nice, 100 pip or something position. Did anyone trade the UK CPI this morning?
I did not.
I didn't. I was at sleep.
I did sell gold when the news are report.
Okay, it was a good call, selling gold, because the higher the inflation reading, the lower gold is gonna go.
Lower the gold, exactly.
Thomas, the sentiment is 71% long, 29% short.
Pattern?
Sentiments.
Mhm.
Sentiments for gold. 71% long, 29% short.
Oh, big number, isn't it? Question
Yes.
is,
Very
are you
huge
going-
gap.
are you buying or selling, brother?
I'm buying. For a moment.
Big number, isn't it? Alright, your USD started to move. Hopefully.
Gold is trying to rise too.
Yes, my position is 1,971 buying.
On gold, I'm going to take profit. It's a very nice sell. Well, it was 5 lots, but left 1, and the profit is absolutely amazing. That's running in 200 277 pips. Wow.
Wow.
Euro USD started to wake up, so I'm going to lock in some profit on gold. Hold on. Yeah, definitely taking profit on gold. 2k, boom.
Nice.
It's just for lock to lock profit, or you have another explication for?
Pardon?
I said it's just to lock profit, or you have another explication for that, for to take profit.
I'm not sure if I understand. If you check the morning, I had 5 lots sell on 5 lots on gold. I took 4 lots after it started dropping. When it dropped, I think around 100 pips. I took profit. When I close down another 0.8, I leave a runner now.
Yeah.
How is the music volume? Isn't it too loud?
No, now it's good. I think
Now
so.
it's okay.
Okay.
Thomas, play some Martin Garrix.
Yes. They would definitely ban my channel if I play any of that.
Your music is really inspiring.
No, it's not my music. I get my music from EpidemicSound. But thank you so much. What do you want to listen to?
When you put the soundtracks from movies, soundtracks from Instalar and stuff.
Where we can find this soundtrack from your YouTube live stream?
I get my music from EpidemicSound because it's license free.
Okay, there's no Spotify or something to download.
No. I can't play that because that would require me to the copyrights, the license, and some of the songs cost thousands of dollars to play it once. It's very expensive.
One more question: what do you think about trading bots?
Trading
bots, EAs.
Oh, robots. Some works, but the problem is that you have to be really selective with the bots because many times they don't use stop loss, and when they design to work in normal market condition, but if there is a flash crash or a massive sell-off or something, you can blow your whole account. There was one guy in the group last year August when we had the flash crash, or 2 years ago. He lost €1 million, 1.4 million euros on his account. It wasn't just his account, it was a pooled account. And when gold crashed after NFP, when Asian session opened, he lost big time.
That's crazy.
That's the problem with robots. Yeah, makes money until one event.
Yeah, but it makes a mistake once, and then you're out of the game.
$1 million plus is a big mistake.
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't make that money in trading. He had a bicycle shop or something. A national bicycle shop in Romania, I think. But
I guess he's. Yeah.
How do I trust bots if I don't trust myself? Jesus.
Some of the bots are absolutely amazing and they do make good money. But
But you need to
mistake.
understand ways behind that. It's not just.
Yeah, but it's not that bots you see for free or for $50, like expensive and probably like proprietary bots.
What's this? Oh man.
That bots you see for free or for $50, like.
So, is gold buy or sell today? Well, I'm in a sell since yesterday, or when did I enter? No, actually, since today.
I go for buy.
Yeah,
It's
you
oversell,
can.
Thomas. It's oversell.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
already.
must buy.
I
then you
already
must
bought.
buy. No, I'm going to hold.
Now
it.
I'm buying. I'm making profit already.
Good. Making profit is the most important.
Yeah.
Take the money, take the money.
Oh, I like that.
Of course.
Someone clever said that.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Kartik.
Is there any chance that gold will buy again for all-time high?
Anything is possible, brother. Anything.
Okay, yes, that's Yesterday I said that 1950 can be reached.
So I'm going to close.
Possible.
Should I close down this gold star? Well, it's only a runner, 0.20 lots. No, I leave it. It looks good,
Is it
250 pips.
Too late to buy? I don't know.
The thing is that because I'm in a sell, I'm too biased now to enter into buy, and I'm not taking those hedging positions or counter trade because I think that's the stupid thing to do. So I'm just gonna let that run up. I booked the profit anyway already. I'm focusing on Euro USD. That's the one bitch I want to break today.
When you focus in another thing, you never focus in the main one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of weakness of mine that I try to prove myself sometimes, which can lead to revenge trading. But luckily, I don't revenge trade. What I do is I do my analysis and I stick to it. But of course, there's a limit. Sometimes you have to let the losing trades go. But the speculation today on Euro USD is that we had a data print on the Euro today on CPI. And ladies and gentlemen, core CPI month on month came out higher than the previous, higher than the forecast. Leading CPI came in just in line with expectation, and it is showing a decreasing inflation, but core CPI is my main focus because core CPI excludes food and energy, which are the two most volatile items in the basket of goods and services, which is measured by the Bureau of Statistics, or whoever makes these statistics. And in my opinion, the year-on-year figure is a bit tricky because last year we had the Ukrainian invasion, so we cannot really compare the 2 years. The last 3 years wasn't normal because we have COVID, we had the Ukrainian invasion. Long story short, the core CPI month on month for the Eurozone came higher than expected and much higher than the forecast, which means it is in line with what I was expecting, because in the past 3-4 months inflation was picking up in the Eurozone. Based on this, if you look at the if you look at the monetary policy or the interest rate in between the US and the Eurozone, you can clearly see that there is a policy divergence. It's a very important word, policy divergence. What does it mean, Luis?
Wait.
So one country is trying to phase out the aggressive monetary policy tightening. The other country is just start to increase and announce that they're going to further increase interest rate. Which country is which?
It's rich.
Which country is which? So one country is phasing out monetary policy tightening. The other one is just announced that they're going to further increase interest rate.
The ones who will announce.
The US.
They already are fuck in the terms.
Yeah, the US is trying to phase out the interest rate increase. They already announced they started to reduce not the lot sizes, the rate hikes, and they want to phase it out because they only have 25 basis points rate hike for 2023, and from 2024 they're going to decrease interest rate. On the other hand, the Eurozone, because they have this stubborn inflation, not Yellen, Christine Lagarde just announced that they are going to further increase interest rate. The Eurozone is always behind the US, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, my speculation that the euro is further going to strengthen against the dollar, and you can see the trend. You can see it clearly that higher highs and higher lows, a beautiful market structure. Yesterday there was a bit of a shizzle with pulled down, but it could be just a manipulation by the evil market makers and institutional traders who want to take away a $200 trading account. So that is my speculation on Euro USD. I'm focusing. I never really traded Euro USD, but this is something I placed my whole analysis is the policy divergence. Institutional traders who want to take away a $200.
It's like when US is like tightening monetary policy. They like when America are sick, Europe falls, like exactly like that.
Yeah, there is some correlation between the two countries. Well, Europe is a geographic location, but the Eurozone, let's put it, and the US. But generally speaking, when it comes down to trading and when it comes down to investors and traders, what is the number one thing that investors care about?
The number,
the return, the
Yeah.
yield, the alpha. In banking and finance, we call the absolute return as alpha. That's why the name alpha FX. Beta means the volatility, and then you have all the other, Greeks. So what was I saying? Yeah. So when it comes down to banking and finance and trading, all the investors, they want the juicy return, they want the absolute alpha, which is hard to catch. But when you look at the bond market, which is much bigger than the stock market, it's that market is always bigger, and that market can forecast where are going to be high yields and returns. And right now, the US is slowly losing race against the euro and of course the UK, because the UK just had a higher than expected inflation reading, and the sterling is going to win against the dollar in the long run. Because if you look at from an investor's perspective, where would you put your money? Where you get the higher return, right? That's where would you get the higher return.
They want to make money.
Okay, they move the money literally.
Yeah, from one pocket
Like you
to
said
another.
yesterday. You said yesterday they show a chart that I really felt so stupid that I didn't knew. There was the street state or something. I don't remember now.
State Street. It's a
And-
custodian firm.
Okay.
I did
need
apply
to-
for a
to
job
see that
there.
and I need to see that a lot now. And I saw, wow, now that's the thing why they moved the money. It's not a little money. It's this drops, the other rise because it's the same money.
Yeah. State Street lost 9% of its total market value, which is huge.
Where is
Euro
Patrick
USD.
today?
Probably working.
Yeah.
Did he message you? Did you become best friends on Discord?
Yeah, he wrote me
Beste
just,
Freunde?
Yeah, beste Freunde.
Good.
He wrote me.
Did he
Wrote
write
him
something
back,
nice
but-
to you?
Yeah, actually, he was asking if I have Telegram.
Mm.
Already told him I have a girlfriend, so don't do bad things. You know, I like
Oh.
girls, so. Habibi.
Forex Forever is asking on YouTube, how do institutions get profits by manipulating the market? Well, the most commonly known manipulation of the market is actually happening at daily fixing in the morning and in the afternoon to around 4 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Europe time. So whenever you go into a bank and you want to exchange your currency before your holiday, you go to Tenerife, you want some exchange some pounds for euros or from the US. You go into the bank, you see that big board, flashing lights, all of different currencies, buy, sell, bid and ask. And when they fix the price, because they have to fix the price twice a day to give to the retail customers, whoever go into the branch, of course the big players, they just call up the treasury and they get the preferential rate. But the small people, they go into the bank and they look at the board and it's like, oh yeah, I want to go on holiday, I want to buy some euros. Now they have to fix that price so the branches can use it as a benchmark. And based on statistics, that is a good practice to do. But before the daily fixing, many of the traders are big institutions, Barclays, Lloyds, Citi, all of these semi-REIT hybrid banks. They collude on Bloomberg chat. And because they're managing client positions as well, they're managing the asset and liability management positions as well. They're managing huge amount of money, and they know exactly that how much they're going to offload to the market, which can move the market temporarily. We're talking about seconds or half a minute. So they ask about, okay, so how much, what side you're on with your customer orders, and they see, well, I have this many longs, I have this many shorts, and they have discretion to execute the client orders. But long story short, they move the market in one direction, make some money, and then boom, offload all of the client orders to the other one. Of course, the clients are losing some money, but this is how they make millions of pounds every single day. Is my volume okay?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, some people are complaining they can't hear me. Well, clean your ear, brother. The other one says, not clear seen to your screen. Clean your monitor and you will see it. Damn it.
Hello.
All right. Patrick!
I wasn't know that I'm famous. You're missing me, I heard.
Yeah, you become a celebrity on my channel.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Adam, you're missing me.
How up?
Sort of.
Yeah, I have the stream running on another PC, but at the moment I have no time, or not so many time.
Not so much.
Not much time. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I know you learning English a lot. You're always checking what is the word on your dictionary.
Yes.
My
right.
English isn't perfect, but this is how we. I think your English is great, by the way. So usually when there is something you can touch, there's a 5 apples. You say this many apples. And much is about something that you cannot touch or something other than. Anyway, you understand.
Yeah, I understand.
I used to ask questions all the time when I was learning English.
I think it's the key. Most of my friends who start trading with me quits because they don't know English. They just don't like it.
Oh,
And
maybe they don't
can't-
understand my English.
Yeah, and they can't understand the things without English. They can't.
All right, I closed
I
down
like English
the
speaking, actually.
gold trade. Sorry, public announcement.
problem.
I closed down the gold trade. I'm going to focus on GBP USD and Euro USD. The reason for this is because we booked almost 300 pips profit on gold. But
That's number one.
number one, Ferrara. Some days. Konstantin Mindru, hi Tamash, got your pro plan, cannot log into Zoom app from Discord. What can I do? Don't know, try it.
Sometimes don't work. But it's like it's the phone or something. It's not the Zoom. Sometimes it happens to me the same thing. This don't work. It's like the link is invalid or you're not invited.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, Bram, my brew. How you doing?
Good. It's very cool. Second time in one day. Oh my God! Talking to you guys.
Hi, Bram. Hello, brother.
Hallo.
Alles good?
Alles goed, ja. Alles gaat goed, dank je.
The Alpha FX brings traders together all around the world. Karthik Peace, hi bro, I'm new. Can you show your last week PNL? I will join your group now. Yes, watch all of the YouTube videos and you will see my PNL. Okay, quickly. So, there's not much data today. It's going to be quite a boring day. We had some mortgage index, but that's not going to move the market. We're going to have crude oil. Don't trade oil. Absolutely quiet day. Really, really quiet day, guys. So I don't think it's going to be a long stream, because everything is muted, everything is quiet. Let's have a look on tomorrow. But I feel like I need a holiday because, you know, the market isn't moving the way I want.
Initials, travel claims, but not.
Yeah, but you know, it's 53-year low unemployment.
Yeah. Existing on sales. Member brown man speaks.
Bowman speech. Now this is going to be exciting. Retail sales in the UK. All right. Manufacturing PMI. I think this is going to be the highlight of the week on Friday. But I don't trade on Fridays. Services PMI, manufacturing PMI, and there should be no, it's only that. Oh, absolutely crap week. What's on next week? Next week there's going to be FOMC, isn't it? Monday, Tuesday, absolutely crap. Look at Monday. There's nothing on Monday.
No, why?
It's bank holiday in Australia, I think so as well.
There is. Have you heard that saying that sell in May and go away?
This is a really blackout period, no? This is like something to do about it, or no?
Yeah. It is a blackout period. No, it is. There is a blackout period, Patrick.
I just saw it.
Yeah, blackout
but
period.
Not for sell in May and go away.
No, but it's for the FOMC. So blackout period means that the Fed is not allowed to come out and say anything publicly about the upcoming interest rate decision or FOMC press conference. That is called the blackout period, which I think is starting this week or next week.
TP data next week it was this.
And the sell in May and go away is, you know, many of the hedge fund owners or managers or, you know, the big boys, they simply just sell in May and go away on a holiday, like before the summer, to the Hamptons, to, you know, whatever they are in the world, they just travel. And usually the market is a sell-off in May. It's just after the earnings in April, so usually they wait for the Q1 earnings in April, which is right now, and in May they get so exhausted by making so much money they just sell everything and go away.
It's a seasonal strategy, right?
Yeah, but you know, it's not general. So some time it doesn't work. It used to be back in the 90s. You know, it depends on the market conditions. Big traders, when you know there is something important happening, for example, fixed income traders, which I was, there were some years when I could not take a holiday in May because we had to protect the portfolio and I had to stay at the desk because of the volatility. 2018 was similar. 2018, 2019? One when Trump was elected in 2018 and then he was president in 2019. Now I couldn't go on holiday the whole fucking year because of him.
Okay. It's like you have the memory of the markets now for years and years. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you know, the problem is that traders and people, they tend to forget what happened last week. When I ask every single week, like, what happened last week on the CPI, guarantee that 95% of you won't remember. They won't even remember whether they made money or lost money. But it's important.
I lost money. I know that.
Yeah, but you're a unicorn. Yeah, different. Well, you're winning money for weeks, and then you had a bad week last week.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Gisa GG is asking, Tomasz, do you know the turtle traders? Yes. Apparently, they are the most successful traders in the whole world.
But they only use the Donchian channel, right?
Yeah, they were like breakout traders.
Yeah. No news, nothing?
Yes, I know the Twitter traders, and they are absolutely, you know, it's a good story. Your USD, GBP, USD both started to pick up a little bit. So, going back to the drawing board, we still have to break through the daily pivot, which was, unfortunately, one of the catalysts for the sell-off this morning. Once we get through the daily pivot, I believe there should be no resistance all the way to the previous high, and even higher, the weekly high, which is at 1.1. Once we get through the day. Oh, I like this tune.
Adam? Sorry. Adam?
Let's get up.
The reason why I'm asking whether you have Telegram, I would like to talk over the phone because I'm not the person who write so many sentences. I guess you can bring more information in the calling.
I can give you a Telegram, man, but listen, I'm
Ja, sende ich dir. Ja.
I have a demo account. I'm not the professional trader, you know.
I thought you were going to say you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. That's I like girls. But,
Me too.
Purav Yogi, I am going to join you soon. Tracking you since 2 months. You are the best in your work. Well, it makes me uncomfortable that you're tracking me for 2 months. Oh gosh.
Tracking or stalking?
Well, who knows? There's many weird people out there. But thank you so much.
Hey Thomas, do you remember that intersection from last week that we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
I still had the same trend lines and the same lines in my chart. And
Send
the
me a
only thing
chart.
the only thing that I did was extend the main trend lines. And this morning was exactly on the beginning of the drop and drop. I have too much on my charts, but I really like this way. But I will show you.
Yeah, sometimes when you draw lines and just align very nicely and the price bounces off. But, you know, it rarely happens when you have those nice intersections. That's why I don't trust only technical analysis.
I'm gonna put it on share my chart. Oh.
Purav Yogi, haha, on your live stream, not in your personal space. Good. But, you know, it rarely happens when you have those nice intersections. What's happening with gold? Looks like gold is going to pull back. Thanks God I'm out. Gisa GG, Tomasz, will you copy trading in the future? Yeah, Andre from Forexes asked me if I want to do PAM trading, but you know, the thing is I want to teach people how to trade, not to be responsible for their money. It's a whole different psychology. Thank you for the kind words, Gisha. Emily Samak, buy or sell? Depends on what, sister.
Do you have some recommendation about trading psychology? Maybe some books or some interesting podcasts or something like that?
Yeah,
or general
I do have. I do have, yes. I recommend it many times.
I realized some aspects the last weeks in my trading style, and I would like to translate. Wait a moment, please.
That's the book I would recommend to everyone to read. Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it online. You can download the PDF. I like books. I'm not sure if you noticed the books behind me. I love books. Now this is a very good book talking about what was the name of the guy?
Okay.
Anyway, it's a stock trader from around. Okay. He was a chalk boy. He used to write up the prices, you know, because they used to have the tickers, Telegram, when they got the hourly prices, or every hour they got some prices from the exchange, and they draw it up on a board with a chalk, and that's how he started trading commodities. And he lost all his fortune 3 times in his life. Like, he became literally not unemployed, but almost homeless.
Okay.
But he came back every single time. It's a very fascinating book, and I highly recommend to everyone to read.
Okay, thanks.
You will only become a successful trader once you lost everything you have, in my opinion, or you suffered a big loss. Jesse Livermore, yes. James, Thomas is my sugar daddy. Yeah, we can talk about that. Send me your CV with some photos.
I remember we talked about in the last streams since half year or something like that. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the questioning again, but now it's saved in my mind, and I try to read it.
Don't apologize when you ask questions. There's no stupid question.
Okay.
Fool for a minute. You're not a fool for a lot.
Yeah, I had some experience in the last days, and I do not want to consolidate wrong behavior in my mind, and therefore I try to work on the trading psychology.
To be honest, like trading psychology is one of the easiest thing and the hardest thing to manage. Many people, the problem is that the whole industry, what you see on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube is the Lamborghinis, the girls, the houses and everything, but realistically it's all bullshit. On the Wall Street it's possible because there's a big difference that those people who manage large amount of money, even the smallest chunk, they got like a crumb commission. All of the traders, even I was in a commission for many years, and the thing is that it's easier to make money if you have a bank behind you who's supporting financially and trading on the bank's book than from an own account. So on Wall Street, that's why you see many rich people, because the commissions they get are absolutely ridiculous, because the bank has huge amount of money they can trade with. But realistically, I never seen anyone who from scratch got, you know, millions of dollars from trading consistently. From years, yes, I do have friends who got rich, but even them, they're not buying Lamborghinis and, you know, villas from the money they made from trading. They actually trying not to spend all their money, because they know exactly that how fucking hard was it to make it with trading, and they are very selective. They would rather leave the money on the trading account, and because the bigger capital you have, the bigger profit you get with smaller risk. There's a big difference. So the whole industry is just screwed.
I understand. Thank you. In my little opinion, I think the main reason is greed for not trading, stick it to rules and the plan.
Honestly, if you get the direction right, and let me show you. If you get the direction right, Kisa mentioned the turtle traders. You know, when you're trading on, you know, a small time frame, you know, prices going up and down, most likely it's going to come back to where it started, and if you trying to swing it, you lose all your money. Not all your money, but you get stopped out from the position. But if you look at the higher time frame, and if you get the position right, you know, if you enter somewhere, it doesn't matter if you enter here or here or here. If you logically think about two countries and the possibility of, you know, medium to long term interest rate, the money will follow central banks and interest rate. And Euro USD back in 2021, 22 January, the US started to increase interest rate and the dollar started to weaken. So those who knew that inflation is coming, because everyone knew inflation is coming, started shorting Euro USD. And right now, it's changing because the US is phasing out the aggressive monetary policy tightening, but the Euro, in fact, is increasing interest rate. So it's going to reverse.
Yep,
Simple as that.
Yep.
But that's inflation too. For euro.
Sorry?
That's inflation too for euro in the long term, no?
Inflation? What do you mean?
It's inflationary for the euro room area. Do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, they're increasing interest rate because there is inflation. So if they're increasing interest rate, long run should be deflationary. But right now there is inflation, so that's why they're raising interest rate. The higher the rate, Red John says, if you lose, he still make money. That's why he can buy his Lamborghini. Never trust Paul FX. I don't know who the hell is Paul FX. Anyway, going back.
But can we say that let's call the big boys or the big banks are more informed than us or me or you, and maybe we are too late for the next wave, maybe?
Sometimes, but even big banks can get it wrong sometimes. What do you think is the competitive advantage that banks have and you don't have?
The competitive
advantage.
Advantage, yes.
What extra do they have that you don't have?
Yeah, maybe they have better.
First, they have more money, so.
Yes.
No. Do they have bigger computers and some? Yeah, of course they can hire smarter people, but there's one thing you guys overestimate and overlook. They have access to customers' trades, to positions.
Yes, that
because
what I wanted to say. Yeah.
You are a customer of a broker, right? So the broker can see what is your exposure, and they can trade against you. Now, if you step up one level, prime brokers, for example, we used Morgan Stanley as our prime broker back in London when I was a fixed income trader. Now, Morgan Stanley had access to hundreds and dozens of different little boutique hedge funds and even bigger retail banks data, because they were the liquidity provider, they were the market data provider. They gave access to these boutique hedge funds and money shops and retail banks, so they knew exactly where the money is going. So they had access to data, which you're never going to have access to that data because it's freaking expensive. Also, these banks have the money to attract some of the smartest people in the world with the best pedigrees, Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge. But at the end of the day, they are, economists as well, financiers. Some of the traders use macro-based strategies, such as myself. This is called the macro strategy. Other traders, I don't think that many traders using technical analysis. Technical analysis is used to entries, but the bigger strategy, whether you position yourself long on the euro for the long term or the medium term and short on the dollar because you know that there's a policy divergence coming between the Bank of England or the ECB and the Federal Reserve. Now that's a very important that you need to understand economics if you want to be successful long run. Yes, banks do have a very good economist, and they do position themselves based on monetary policy, not trend lines, monetary policy. I think that's the two biggest difference between what banks have and retail traders don't have. And we just had a new 4-hour candle.
And in Germany or in the German YouTube market, I guess, could we say, there existing some strategy. It's called FX Fool. And I guess you know the FX Fool. The reason behind that is you can look on my FX book, and therefore, on the outlook, and you can see the retail trading position. And the main character of this strategy says that if the main from the retail trader are long, you are going short.
Yeah, if it works, then use it. We are slowly drifting into the New York session. Ladies and gentlemen, 29 minutes until New York opening. And we just had a new 4-hour candle open. Oof. Is it going to be the reversal of Euro USD? I'm going to make shitloads of money. Come on guys, there's only 69 likes on YouTube. Please hit the thumbs up button. That gives me a feedback that you enjoy the stream and you enjoy the conversation. So Julian is asking whether there any insight on gold. Not really, to be honest. Like it's could retrace, but to be honest, because I already out from the sell position, just don't want to risk it, and I was focusing on the dollar. I think the dollar is going to weaken now because of the higher inflation in the UK and Eurozone. So chances are good that gold is going to retrace higher, but I'm in Euro USD now and GBP USD. Back in a second, dirty talking on stream.
Well, gold is fucking rising now.
Aha, az nekem jó. Oké. Szia, papa.
Amas,
Yes.
the yield is Niagara Falls.
Oh my god, what does it mean if the yields are falling?
Place your bet.
Buy gold.
That means
buy
gold is going to rise, yes. When yields are falling, gold is flying. When
I'm
yields are
already
rising,
700
gold is
pips.
falling. Yes.
The yield is Niagara.
Niagara. But I have to disappoint you, brother, that yields are going to continue to increase. It's just a pullback, but you know, you can scalp the pullback.
So I'm out. Should I take out? I gotta buy
have to
on
pull out.
71. It's already 100
Your
pips
personal
now.
decision. You're responsible for your own money,
Yes, yes.
and
gonna leave it
you
run
have
up,
to know when
but-
to pull it out in time. Otherwise, you know, the result can be lifetime.
Make the money take the money.
Make the money, take the money.
Too. I already did.
Oh, let me show you something. Look at this, how nicely gold reacted to the bottom of the channel. Yes, absolutely, it's a good buying zone with the technicalities. Look, and
Nice
there's
4
your
hour.
intersection. There's your intersection. Yeah,
That's what I'm
Cool.
talking about, Thomas. All the
go.
intersections that we talk about.
full margin, brother. Full
No,
margin.
I'm not Sam. I'm not Sam. I'm Luis.
All right,
Triple your money.
triple your money. I'm going in full margin on gold.
We need Sam from YouTube. That guy.
No, 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 no. No gamblers here. Very nice.
Fuck, man. My moods change so much when I make a little money.
Yeah. Money brings you happiness. No gamblers here. Jesus, Luis, your chart.
Oh, I know it's too much. I know it's too much, but I really like it that way.
If it works, it works.
I know, but along the times I've been writing and putting all the details for the past year, and even my chart on TradingView doesn't move anymore. It's too much. Yeah.
It's like a space fight or some kind of laser show.
Yeah. It's like that green lines on vertical. It's to change the weeks, the sessions of the weeks. It's like a Monday and Friday, and I know I use EU and US on text to know where was the Europe Open and US Open and all the trends, everything. I understand that. It's everything that I really.
If you understand, that's the most important. If it makes you money, that's the most important. Don't care about anyone else's opinion.
Lines, all the trend lines. I don't delete the trend lines. I continue the trend lines. I continue the supports. The supports from last week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks ago. I know what happened 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And if I don't know, I go see it. I go to my chart and I know where was the CPI, where was that kind of deal. I don't remember. I don't have the head for that, but I'm always going on my chart and know it's there. This what happens. Yes. I was trying to find that.
That's very good.
Whatever makes you money. That's the most important.
I know most of the people don't like. I see a lot of videos. Clean chart. Nah, I can't.
You like it dirty, don't you?
I am a dirty, yeah.
He's a freak.
Jams is asking, Luis, nice guitar, play something please.
Nah, man, I don't have a mic for that.
Jam, stop flirting with Luis, please.
Yes.
He's playing on the other side of the street.
Yes, I am, bro. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm only a gold digger. Oh shit.
Thomas, do you remember any specific year that was your best year, not in terms of money profits, but in terms of trading?
Last year, I think.
Last year?
I think yes. Well, it depends what defines best. Is it the profit or the thrill, the experience?
More your analysis going your way, like
you going well. I think it's last year. Yeah.
Last year.
Definitely last year. Definitely last year. I think because last year I started the live streams and there was a significant improvement. I had a bad period at the end of 2021, but 2022 when I started the live streams, something just changed. Maybe because of the pressure that I'm in front of, hundreds and sometimes thousands of people have to deliver results. But there were literally January to May. There was maybe 1 or 2 losing days. Generally, it was all profits all the way to May. And in summer was shit, I have to admit. As soon as September kicked in, oh my god, the profits were so amazing.
It's been a year since I start watching your lives. Yep, 1 year.
Yeah, many people follow me for years, 2, sometimes 3 years, because before FFX we had a small trading group. We were managing money. I am still managing money for close friends. It's all there transparently. I share my losses, I share my wins. There's no shame in that.
losses are part of the game.
Absolutely. There's no win without loss.
Yes. I'm a loser.
No, you're not.
Even when I have a win streak, I start to doubt. There's too much wins in a row.
Is there such a thing that too much wins in a row?
I don't know. At least mathematically speaking, the probability of
That's a good problem, no?
Yeah, I wish I would have that problem.
I wish I have that problem
wins.
too.
the thing to deal with. There's like clutches of big win streaks. People get happy, but you have to endure the other side, the clutches of losing streaks.
Yeah, you have to. I think it's such. I have a concept in business that if I do business with someone, like, personal, put our money together, start a venture or something, I only do business with people, of course, who I know. And the second is who I know that they went not bankrupt, but when they had a big loss once, at least in the time they suffered a big loss financially from their business. It's very important for me. I always ask, if I do business with someone I don't really know, I ask them, what was your biggest failure in business? And if they have a story, I know that I can trust them because they went through the same thing I went through, losing everything.
Yep.
And then they appreciate more business and more reliable. Mr. Striker 22 says, the Alpha effects. I'm newbie here and don't know how to trade and lost lots of money and giving account to another, started learning but don't have confidence like you, so tell me how to get profitable. Well, I wish I could, just tell someone that how to get profitable, but unfortunately there's no straight answer to that. The first thing which is important, that stop giving your money to other people, stop other people manage your money. Invest in your education. That pays the best interest in the long term. In finance, why would you give your money away to someone you don't know or met on Instagram or Telegram? Stop that shit. Stop learning or start learning. It takes years to become profitable long term, but some people makes it in 3, 4, 5 months. Others 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years. Start managing your own money.
I think we live in the era of instant gratification, and so people want money right now.
Greed life. Greed.
Problem, but what do you see on social media? You get instant reassurance or positive confirmation. You post a photo on Instagram or Facebook, you get likes. That's like fucking up your brain, because you get a rush of adrenaline, a rush of hormones that that feels good, everyone's liking my picture. But when you post something and you get negative feedback, that also fucks up your mind. The problem is with this year's or today's generation, they're born into this artificial likes, and they get everything so fast. You want a movie, boom, 2 minutes on Netflix, you get it. You want to order something, boom, same day delivery. You want to, they get everything, so much information. But in reality, in life, when I grew up, when my parents worked, they had to work years to get promoted, they had to work years to get salary raised, they had to work years to buy a house. They had to work years and study to get to work. Exactly. This is a very, very important problem with today's generation. Mr. Striker again, do you have anything up for me so that I can copy your trade? I'm into my late 30s and I have 2 jobs to give a better life to family. Mate, it's not a good, if you're looking for signals and, to copy trading, that's, I cannot do it.
You're not learning anything.
When I started learning this, I didn't knew nothing about stock market, nothing. And to understand what it is on your academy, literally, I need to learn for 3 years to understand literally simple things.
Yeah, it takes time.
Even to work on MetaTrader took me a lot of trades and demo and here's and that phone, and literally my social media was my phone. One MetaTrader.
I see trading like a ongoing, like all. You have
It's
to
part
keep
of
learning
you.
all the time.
Yep. It's been 3 years since I don't have any social media, any Instagram, any addiction on my phone. Only addiction on my phone is really trading view and MetaTrader, nothing more, nothing more.
Yeah, the best thing I did was to drop off social media.
Me too, bro. People have no idea. And I was addicted when I was like 20 years old. I was a normal kid, like the other guys. My old friends see me now and say, "Where you been, bro?" All the time, all the time.
Been hustling.
Yeah, been asking. They still are the same factory, man. I don't give a fuck. And like Thomas said, they really are so addicted in the likes and photos and the dopamine of that
Yeah,
kind of
dopamine.
yeah, dopamine. They want to buy this shoes, this stuff. They gonna where they want to go this football game and a lot of things. They and otherwise they go to bed and they're sad. I know that because I was.
They
on the
don't know
same
better.
Yeah, they don't know more nothing, man. That's a different kind of path.
Okay, thank you, Thomas.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to wait the New York session. Actually, it's a really crappy week. Well, we made good profit the whole week.
Yeah.
It's only Wednesday,
I
but
made 2 months profit in one day.
oh wow, well done, brother.
2 months
But-
salary. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. But you know, I'm just gonna enjoy life. I'm gonna go out, just walk away, close the profits, leave some runners, and we'll see. I might take a long weekend because there's absolutely nothing in the economic calendar for the whole week. On Friday there is, but not for tomorrow. Let's have a final look this week. See if we have a live stream.
Thursday unemployment claims. It's
Yeah. Can't
Thanks,
be-
Thomas, for the session. Thomas,
Yeah.
number one.
All right, thank you guys. See you all tomorrow for the morning briefing. I do the morning briefing for you guys, absolutely. Bye bye.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. Cheers.
And people of YouTube, if you would like to become a member of the Alpha community, if you want to get daily analysis, daily morning briefing, let me just turn off the volume a little bit. If you want to get daily morning briefings, if you want to get live trading every morning, if you want, you know, the full package, you can go to alphafx.eu. I'm posting the website into the chat. And let's see how many we have left. Oh shit, there's only 2 membership left, guys. Well, I think someone took the 3.99 one, so I have to take this one off. So I will do it in about 10 minutes. I think it was Victor or Wayne who joined. So I will take this off. There's only one pro membership left, guys. I will be, you know, it's your discount. Use it. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you made some profit today. It was a modest profit in Euro USD, but, you know, be happy with that, you know, 50 pips. Thank you so much. This is the Alpha FX.